I am a big time person. Okay, so tell now this is the first car that you got. Not you got the Canada, right?
This is Canada's first 911. That's
okay.
Right.
So you, if I'm not mistaken, you did tell me this was in Newfoundland.
Not Newfoundland. Oh, it did. It did a race in Newfoundland, unfortunately.
Okay.
So they put a tube frame through the car and they ruined the shock towers and a few things. Now I had to buy a complete another chassis out there just to do the repairs because you can't get the sheet metal, right?
Okay.
It's impossible to find. It was like a 1 year only kind of production thing. It had unique shock towers and unique features in the car, right? So now I had to spend another $15,000 on another chassis.
Well, you got
fix this car, right?
You got, I believe you got plenty of cars.
Yeah, that's another 65. That's a 65. That's a 65 too, but it's one of the very first 912s.
Okay.
And it was a Swiss delivery car. We were originally a champagne yellow with a houndstooth interior. Very cool. Full known history. But it needs a floor pan, as you can see, right? Somebody did a California Midnight Special on it on the bottom, right? So,
so what is a California Midnight Special?
I'm just joking, right? So, but you can see they put a flat pan on the floor pan, right?
Oh,
so,
okay.
So that the whole bottom side has to get ripped apart, go onto the jigging and fixturing and rebuild, right? But,
so if I'm not mistaken, this is the car that you said it was black?
It's an original black car, which is a rarity, right? Okay. For early long hood cars being black, it's extremely rare.
Okay.
And a tan interior, which is a cool color combination.
Okay. So you just said you just need to replace the rocker panel?
Only rust in the whole thing is that rocker panel right there. And it's a rock solid car. Yeah.
And what about the third one?
That's a factory built rally car.
Okay, it's a
It's a 1972.
Okay.
It did the Olympia Rally in Germany in 1972. Okay. Bavaria Rally, did various rally circuits in 1972. In 73, the owner bought a brand new RSR, and he retired the car and sold his car to an American. And then I found it in Florida, right? With all the racing features still in it, the skid plates, the roll cages, the hull of the Rally Masters, everything. I've got photos of the car now when it did all the rally. It's on my business card, actually. Never mind that right now. Neat car. This car was 908.
Okay. Oh.
It's the Can-Am body from Steve McQueen's 908 that filmed the movie Le Mans.
Okay.
The car came to Canada after they filmed Le Mans. The car was smashed. Okay. Right. They rebodied it into Can-Am spec. Okay. The car came to Canada after 2 race seasons in Europe, and it raced in North America for about 4 years. Then it went back to Germany. When it went back to Germany, they left the Can-Am body here. Oh. So now I'm just talking with people on getting another 908 frame and marketing the car for vintage historics because it is eligible for vintage historic races, right?
Okay. Okay. So yeah, there is a place where only the vintage
cars. I'm
talking
with a guy in Europe and somebody in California that are building tube frames for steel tube frames or alloy tube frames, right? But it's raced every major circuit in the world. This body, right? So it's a future project. It's cool history, right?
I told you this.
Just like the Can-Am wreath up there from Horst Kroll, right? When he won the Can-Am championship.
Can you show his apprentice's paper?
There's apprenticeship paper. Mm-hmm. It's a little sun-faded, but it says right there, Horst Kroll, right? Porsche, 1962. Oh Lord.
So what's the this white car here?
The white car, it's a special order color 911S 1970. It had a beige gray, not beige gray, gray white color. That's not the original color on it right now. Okay. Very rust-free car, except it needs a full cosmetics, right? Cool. This is a 69S that was prepared for the factory for racing for a customer in Madrid, Spain. Okay. And he campaigned the car for 2 years. I found the son now about half a year. The fellow passed away in 2000. I found his son, and he's been feeding me vintage pictures of his father racing, all the various circuits that they raced in. So hopefully this year we'll go full blast at it again and do the restoration on it. Right? It was built with a special engine and special exhaust and all the unique race features and a higher output engine.
So if I'm not mistaken, you did say it's a rally car, right? That car was a rally car.
That was
right?
a rally car.
Because
That's right.
I'm seeing the front for the first time.
Right. It's unfortunately this car went to Franz Blom in the 80s. Franz Blom was a mechanic, Porsche mechanic in Georgia. And this car had like a 2.5 liter body work on it, and he put turbo body work on it. Okay. So now I've taken now off the turbo body work and preparing to put the 2.5 liter body work back on it, right? And then over there you got this is the fender off the World Championship 935. In 1976, Porsche won the World Championship with a 935.
Okay.
They took the car to Daytona in spring of '77 for training, and they smashed the car up, right? So when they smashed it up, Dr. Porsche signed it there, and Dr. Foreman, and Jackie Eakes, and Haldi, Prince of Bavaria, everybody from the race team signed the fender.
That's right? Dr. Porsche?
Dr. Porsche, yeah. Dr. Porsche, and right beside is Dr. Foreman. It's very faded, but you can see Jackie Eakes right there. And Haldi and Foreman and everybody that was on the team signed it. And this is actually the rim off the car. I've got photos of the car in Daytona sitting on the rim. And somewhere there's a story. I think it was Johann Mass smashed the car, and he's somewhere on the rim there. He wrote down exactly the story of how he crashed the car. Right? So I bought this off Ivo Bolunda, who was the factory photographer for Porsche.
Just the rim.
This and that together.
Oh, both of them together. So there's a lot of history.
Should be hung up. Should be in a nice dust-free room. Dusty shop, right? And there's the original Porsche sign from downtown Fine Cars that used to be down on Avenue Road.
Okay. Again, I'm new to Porsche family.
Really?
I'm not.
I used to stand in front of that sign when I was like this tall, right? So now I own the sign. Right? That service sign over there, way behind the car that came out of a dealership in India. It says Porsche Service on the bottom.
Okay.
And then I've got another one. Where is it? I pulled this one out of a vintage dealership in Cologne, Germany. There's a 3D sign up in there. Right.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. See, it is just like coming to a museum, especially for me.
That's
I'm
right.
not.
The dyno bench.
Okay. So
this is the original bench from the Kramer brothers in Germany.
Okay.
You heard of the Kramers? Have you? They're a very famous private team that did for the factory racing, right? So, and this was their very first dyno bench. They bought this in around, I think, 73 or 74.
So is this thing hooked up to go?
This runs right now.
Okay.
Yeah. This is for a 73S. That's for this white car right here. Right?
Okay.
That we did the full restoration on.
Okay. So I'm.
Right, so over the weekend, I'll be doing all the engine break-in and fine-tuning and testing. Right. So we'll see what kind of power she puts out.
Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. And what is this a part of the?
That's part of the bench. That's my control.
Okay.
My control for the bench.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm a little hyperspace.
You need a bigger place, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Doing a race engine over there for a local customer. They won the vintage races last year.
This one, right? Okay.
I developed special heads and flow test everything, and you name it. Special pistons, special design custom combustion chambers. I do everything on the flow bench over there. That was Roush's original flow bench. You know Roush? Have you heard of her?
No. Again, I'm brand new to Porsche
Roush
family.
is not a European guy. He's an American car builder, right? But this was his first bench, right?
They do stuff like Mustangs.
That's right.
I don't know if they do GM stuff, but a lot of forced induction stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So that's where he started off. But this tells me plenty. I don't need more CFM than what this thing pulls. But anyway, everything in my shop has a piece of history. Every one of the tools came from a famous dealership, or from anywhere from Peter Max Miller in Germany to Horst Kroll to Rudy Bartling to you name it. All the old race boys, when they retired, I bought their tools. And,
very impressive.
Fun collecting tools as it is doing the cars, right? So and then we got an old. Those are jacks for you know, the James Dean car, the 550
Yes,
Spider. There's
okay.
an original 550 Spider jack there, and one for a 917, 908, 917. They use the same jack. And this is RSR, high butterfly injection, right? And everywhere there's little trinkets and kibbles and bits.
Wow.
So I got
it is.
a number.
It
I
is.
got about 13 engines on the go right now, as it is, right? And next week there's another 2 coming, and then 2 weeks from now there's another S engine coming from London, and I need to clone myself. Right?
I think you got a good apprentice over here, Jacques.
Yeah, that's right. Outside is another 65 chassis. Like I said, unfortunately it's such a nice chassis, but I need it to donate itself to repair this 911 up here, right? And then we have a few other neat cars. They're not here. I've got the factory 74 development car for the 74 Carrera.
Okay.
And I've got another development car, 69S, and a 914-6 GT. But there's not enough space in my shop, as you can see, right? So endless cars. I got another 8 cars in storage up north.
Again, thank you so much for taking the time to tell the history of these cars. I bet people will love to hear this. I understand that these things are going in value because most of the cars are not available anymore, or
supply
they're,
and demand.
you know, so we need to preserve the history.
That's right.
Of actually these
Over there we do the fuel injection. I have we're doing all the mechanical pumps. Here I'll rebuild all my injection pumps, fine-tune them. Once I'm finished here, I go to the dyno bench, put the pump back on the bench, fine-tune it there, check the air-fuel ratio, so everything's complete and done, right? So over there is the Select benching. This is an original Select bench. I bought this off of Jerry McCarthy. He was the 4-cam specialist in
So
Connecticut.
this is to correct the body, or
Correct the body.
Okay.
Yeah, we have all the jigs from 1952 to about 1989. So
Okay.
I bought everything he had when he retired.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, and then everywhere there's hanging something special. It's endless crap everywhere.
Holy smokes! Look at all these.
Yeah, jigs and fixtures and you name it. Body panels. There's not enough space.
And there are a whole bunch of tires, rims.
Racing tires, special rims.
Okay. Okay. So there's another car. Is it okay if I go outside?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. This is going to be the donor.
Oh, that's the donor. So this is for the donor for one of the other cars.